which sounds pretty slick. Because I do like that kind of thing. By the way, I'm down for recommendations of color palettes. We've done this one before. We've done the classic black and white. I usually do the 2-bit versions of things if I can help it. Ooh, that's the Virtual Boy Eye Burnination mode. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of that one. We've done the pinky one already. You know, I kind of like the grungy green. That kind of has like a grungy kind of dripping sewer vibe. I'm kind of liking this one. It's kind of gross and grody, but that is appropriate given what sometimes happens in this game, so, and the kinds of shit we get to enjoy. Choose your own character, background, and other specifics. I'm kind of curious. Left a suitcase for you. He said, you will know the password. What could that mean? I'm kind of curious, like, what the options are here. As I've just been doing quick play with random everything. So the backstories. Yeah, medical history is the one we've always had. Random backstory at the beginning of the game. I wonder, like, maybe the problem is we haven't unlocked a lot of backstories. Maybe that's the issue. Harbinger of Doom. Yeah, so we started with Skeptic like the very first time. Or no, it was Cultist. Actually, I guess I can't remember what the one run that we actually won that very first time, that 4-round win that we got. No, I think I'm actually gonna go back. I think I'm going to just do the random one. I think it's more fun when it's random. Also, it did unfortunately reset this thing. Let's go back to... Was it this one? I think it's too green. I'll know when I see it. Hopefully I'll know when I see it. There's a lot of color palettes, though. A whole bunch. I think it was this one. Yeah, it is kind of like a Game Boy, actually, yeah. Yeah, if Game Boy had a point-and-click adventure game, can you imagine? A point-and-click adventure game on a Game Boy? We'll do the Halloween one, the nice and spooky one. I think the Game Boy Color had 1 or 2 first-person shooters. And as you can imagine, I'm pretty sure they weren't great. I think they were fairly minimal, you know, what am I thinking of? Oh god, what's the name of the series? I must be getting old. I keep wanting to say Wolfgang 3D. No, it's Wolfenstein. There it is. Wolfenstein 3D. One of them may or may not have been just like some kind of port maybe of Wolfenstein 3D, but there was like 1 or 2 others that were their own thing, even though they were very much inspired, obviously, by Wolfenstein. Like, that's the vibe they were going for. Kind of like the vibe of y'all remember like the Windows 95 Maze screensaver, basically that in first-person shooter form. So very minimal level of fidelity there. But anyway, there was a Stop Skeletons from Fighting video about that, and I thought that was cool that there were FPSs on the Game Boy of all things. Got a video? Oh yeah. I will absolutely do that. Thank you, Aaron. Yes. Yeah, because like I said, she loves that kind of stuff. She loves Hello Kitty. She loves the pink and purple. Purple's her favorite color, so I was like, man, oh man, it's so freaking sweet. And the mirror, oh my god, the Hello Kitty mirror. Oh, be still in my beating heart, man. This thing forsaken by God. What a fucking menacing title this is. Goizo found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through reflective glass. The glimpses behind your reflections are just the beginning of a real nightmare. So resting raises doom, which it already does. I guess it raises it more. Alright. So we got this person. I don't know if we've had this person before. Actually, no, we would have had her before, but I think she's kind of the standard default person because she doesn't have much going on here. She's got okay strength, dexterity, knowledge isn't the bestest, but perception's pretty good. Yeah, no spells. No statuses, though, and the backstory is none. Just very, very simple. Now start. Oh, that's cool. Use the Windows maze. Perfect. That's awesome. Yeah. I loved that thing back in the day, man. I would if this is gonna sound so stupid, but no, I would intentionally just kind of like sit and like watch that screensaver as a kid, because I would like wait for it to reach the end. And sometimes there'd be like little modifiers where you'd hit a little gem and it like flips the screen upside down. And I eventually found you could go into the files, like the options, and like the file Windows Explorer folder for that screensaver, and you could use MS Paint to like modify the images that are on the walls and ceilings, or draw your own. And I don't know, it was just a fun thing. And being that I was like still, of course it was early PC, like early personal computer times and early Windows times, like it was all kind of the new frontier, but like I was still getting it, I was still in the process of getting into gaming at the time, so it was still like this cool and new thing. That's fantastic stuff. So we get to choose up to 2 additional actions for each location, which is to say I can't do all 3 of these things. We have to choose 2 of them. Or this is for downtown, that is. Manage combat encounters and share your knowledge with the officers. I've actually never even tried to go into the police station before. Maybe that would be potentially more useful than the vending machine. The thing about the vending machine is that, well, if we can't rest as often, maybe the vending machine could be used to restore stamina and reason. But the problem there is that going to any of these places will raise the doom counter. So really, there's always a doom counter risk. But I guess I'll just stick with these 2 for now. We'll have those 2 as well. Regain stamina and reason by... Yeah. So there's that one. Character unique items. I should try that at some point, just to see what else is out there. Schoolyard, library, pharmacy is available now, which is good. Yes, there's still things we can't quite see here. So we'll stick with mostly defaults, I think. But we've yet to unlock other encounters for other places. Okay. So, here we are. Do we have an empty bottle? We do have an empty bottle. Hell yes. So that's always nice. Get the empty bottle, and also I will get our +1 to funds. Looking good, we say to ourselves, and we see a nice movie poster. Always, you want to always do these nice things to start things off on the right note. Check the light switch to make sure nothing happens. Check the weather. Ask if it's going to rain. Got a bottle of booze here. No posters on the wall here. So we got the empty water bottle, which means I'm going to go ahead and fill that bad boy up. Bottle of water. And we're already full on reason and stamina, but I can give myself a small experience boost. There we go. So we're all set there. Anything in the peephole? Nope, just 2 eyes ominously watching from the distance. Nothing we haven't seen before. Oh, and check the television, of course. More throats slashings. Very good. Can't have a proper adventure without some slasher murders happening in the background. Let's see what we have for our adventures this time around. So we have a new one, or new to me at least, with CRT screen and all. I love it. By the way, so we have a couple of things here. So we have a new challenge or a new mission we've never done before, with lots of alliterations, of course. Macabre Memoir of Morbid Mermaids. Mermaids, you say. These other ones we've all done before. Let's start with the new one. Let's just start with the new one. I like it. Wireless tactical mouse only works half the time. With a trackball, right? I'm assuming tactical means... Oh, I misread. It is. You said trackball. Why'd I read that as tactical? Tactical mouse. Yes, trackball mouse. There you go. I didn't realize that there was a wireless... That there were wireless trackball mouses at some point, but... yeah. Trackballs really were a vibe back then, because yes, I do remember distinctly having to, like, you know, grab the mouse, turn it, like, do the little, like, you kind of, like, there's like usually like a little kind of piece in the bottom that you could kind of grab with 2 fingernails, twist, and like remove the cover so you could pop out the ball, and, you know, maybe like get like a washcloth, not a washcloth, but like a paper towel or something, like kind of wipe it down and just kind of clean out the inside, just because gunk would get up in there. And yeah, sometimes like your motions, like the mouse strokes would not always register, so you had to like kind of, yeah, it had to like, I'm not even sure what the word for it is. It's like you're trying to start a lawnmower, just have to keep yanking it, trying to get the inputs to take. Shit's wild, man. That's wild, but I love it, man. That's good stuff. The retro vibes. It's a good. It's a very fascinating game. Yeah, it gets my recommendation. It's a very cool game, and it's extremely tough. But that actually fits quite well with the retro vibes because old school games are usually pretty tough, and this one is no different. And the fact that it's kind of it is a point and click adventure is pretty sweet. And the Lovecraft cosmic horror stuff I love. So there's a lot to appreciate here. Janitor obsessed with mermaids, it says. Looked at every scrap of the legend about them in the school basement. That's a little creepy, but his mind has snapped. He's trying to make one of his own, using unfortunate students' bodies as materials. Jesus H. Christ, that's kind of fucked up. Investigate the mystery indeed. Something everyone's talking about. Another girl from your area has gone missing. Is there some kind of connection? Let's kind of prepare. I'm kind of curious. Says we could find some unique items. Rummage through your belongings, trying to find anything that will help you. You find Aiko's plush toy. Maybe it will be enough. Is there anything else I can click while I'm here? Aiko's plush toy, it says. Is there a thing I have to click? I think we just say continue and that'll be enough. Authentic Microsoft mouse. There you go. This has got the mouse, the box for it somewhere. I think I have a Microsoft branded wireless mouse in here. Here we go. Yeah, I got this one. It's probably kind of small, but it's a Microsoft branded wireless mouse that I don't use while I'm streaming. I use a Logitech G Pro wireless, I think is what it's called. And it's pretty nice. I use this one. This one's actually quite old. I've had it for about, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. And the reason I have it and don't use it is because this is my dedicated. If I have to give like a presentation at work, this is my clicker. This is my clicker because the actual clickers you can buy, like the wireless clickers that have all these fancy functions on them, are like $80, and this was $10 at Walmart. So it's just an easier option. But it's not as like, it's like an okay mouse, whereas this one is like pretty nice, like a pretty nice mouse. So I was like, okay, I'll splurge for the pretty nice mouse. You know, hashtag treat yourself. It was one of those where when my old mouse started to go, I was like, all right, let's do it big. Let's do it for real. So we got the plush toy. And it is a trinket, so less damage incoming, which is good. Oh, but much less perception and luck. Oh. Our only friend. You don't know where you could find a buyer for it, so we could never sell it. Oh, man. Dude, I don't know, man. That's kind of rough. Can I de-equip it? I can put it back into storage. I don't want to discard. Can I not take it off? Oh, no. -2 to perception and 2 to luck. I don't even know what my luck is right now. I mean, the -1 to damage, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it, but that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to unequip it. Maybe my plush toy, it like melds to my skin. It's part of me. It is part of me now. I could remove it from the game, but I don't want to do that. Alright, well. It's there for now. The unlucky piglet. But there it is. And let's see. I'm gonna probably mispronounce this, so my apologies ahead of time. Oh, Alt F4. There we go. I started to sound it out. There we go. You equip it to your face. Yeah, that's a good question too. It's like duct tape to our face. The luck thing is one thing, but the perception thing, maybe it's so cute and snuggly, we're like distracted by it or something. I don't know. But what we do know is we need to go to Seaside twice to complete this quest. We might actually end up going to Seaside on our own at some point, because this is apparently about mermaids. Maybe we'll need to go to the sea at some point. So, I will shop for items. We've already raised the doom counter a bit by plundering our closet, but I will see if the good boy can sell something good. We could get a flashlight. That would counteract partially the perception issue we're having. 3 funds? Dang, man, I'm not made of money. What is this? The camera's really good. The camera's really, really good. And it gives us knowledge. I might go for the camera. I think I will do it. So we have everything except for a weapon. Doggo is a good boy. I can confirm. Can very much confirm. Let's go to downtown. What do we got? The oddly shaped package. Now, we've already had our encounter with something truly evil. I don't want to do it again But at the same time, I'm trying to remember what we've done with this one. I know we've examined it before, and I think we got the success. I think we successfully identified something was bad about that package. So I will ignore it, but we still lost some stamina as a result of ignoring it, because that's how it goes. You never have a free action in this game. Everything costs something. What's up, Elgaso? Asking around the neighborhood. Got us. I like how it's flanked by underscores. Some results, because we don't have an underline option for this font. This is no rich text font. Something truly evil on my trail? Not yet. Not yet. But we did, 2 streams ago, we did get to encounter something truly evil. Which I wanted. I wanted to encounter it because it was for a challenge we had taken on. Because I got a review copy for this game through Dare Drop. So we had a challenge or a dare where we had to survive an encounter with something truly evil, so we could get some extra Steam keys as giveaways. And we succeeded, and we gave away the Steam keys, and it was a lot of fun. But that fight was tough, and I remember that mysterious package is one of the things. That's one of the things we have to potentially involve ourselves with. Anyway, seems all the girls attend the same school, so maybe now it's time to go to the school. But yeah, I would very much like to avoid something truly evil, because that pretty much, even if you survive the encounter, you're extremely weakened after dealing with them. So it's for the best that we you know, we avoid him at all costs if possible. Alright, so go to the school. We wanted to go to the schoolyard and look for friends. Oh, we've already reached the Doom counter by 10, and we're not even like 2 screens into the first quest, the first mystery. So we'll go solo for a little bit here. Try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. Yeah, I mean, is that like a person, like an eyeball looking through there? That's a little bit weird. So we lost a little bit of reason there. So our reason and our stamina match, I guess. Missing girls were members of the swimming team. Did someone see the kidnapper stalking them there, maybe? So we're gonna be investigating the school for a while. Only seeing something truly evil after seeing the manga. Right, because that's one of them, the struggling artist. As with the struggling artist, there's the one where you can say, like, what's the drawing? And if you select that option, then something truly evil is wise to your trail. Yeah, there was that one. There was Mail Day, where sometimes you have it. There's a chance that you'll get something in the mail. There's the mysterious package, and then there was the unfinished painting. That was the one we got. We got unfinished painting and the struggling artist, and then we slept in our room twice, because every time you sleep in your room, it ups the counter once it's at 2 or higher. So it was, yeah, it was a whole process. It was a whole process, but we managed. We managed, and that's what matters. Let's continue with the school. We will need to take a pit stop to the seaside at some point. Yeah, he knows your scent. I think it was like he knows your location, like he knows where you sleep. Speaking of location, threat level. You feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. A bad feeling indeed. Find a notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club itself and mermaids. Travel to Morbid School. Now, I'm a little bit worried that's going to be a broken bridge, so I'm going to do Seaside first. Do 2 seaside encounters. Yeah, knows where you live. He knows where you poop. He knows all. Gigantic and invisible. We've seen this one before. Hurting our brain a whole lot. And then one more seaside venture. There's a hardware store, which is tempting, actually. I've never been here. Flashlight, shovel. I cannot afford it, but a monkey wrench we can afford. And it's only slightly worse damage. It's a heavy tool, though. Oh, that's cool. You can gain funds after defeating an enemy. And we could maybe sell the bottle of water to afford the shovel. Because the thing is, like, with the shovel, we could get that money back, maybe. C said more like P-side. I mean, if I piss in the sea enough, yes. Absolutely. No question in my book. I've never actually used the monkey wrench before. The -1 strength makes me a little bit worried, especially because it's a strength-based weapon. This one is also a strength-based weapon. Chance to hit is better. The speed is way better. Maybe the monkey wrench is the better choice, honestly. Oh, you're right. You're right, because it would... Yeah. Yeah, it would mean the camera... Oh, that's a good point. I hadn't thought about that. And I do like the camera a lot. Let's do the monkey wrench. So now we're not unarmed. It's a heavy weapon, so we'll try to spec into strength so we can work towards getting that attribute rebuilt, because it is I mean, 6 is not unworkable, but it's not great. So something to work towards for sure. And then one more investigation. Monkey. Yeah, we've used the shovel before, but I don't think I can't remember if we've had the shovel when we also had the camera. I honestly can't remember. Because, yeah, we've used the shovel plenty of times, and it's a really good weapon, but it's so cumbersome. Like, it's the fact that it's so slow and inaccurate, it's not very reliable. Low growling sound. And it's, is it Canis or Canu? It makes me think of, like, Camus, the author from back in the day. Reason, 10 HP. Actually, 10 HP is not too bad. Not too bad. So, I could... If I hit 3 of these, or 2 of these, 3 of these. If I hit 2 of these, we'll be in good shape. What if I did guaranteed hits? Oh, or I could just do 2. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, prepare, attack, prepare, attack. So as long as there's no damage resistance, we'll be okay. I'm almost like, this is too easy. This never happens. We never have, like, one-shot victories in this game. It's never that simple. Never that simple. Called Canoe. Yeah, if that's how it's pronounced. Or maybe, or yeah, Canis, I guess. Like, I could see it, but yeah, I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced. Yo, what's up, I Draw Robots? That's my man Adam. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. So something watching you from the sea. A mermaid sighting. Well, that's, I mean, it's good that we concluded the side quest, but it's a shame that there was a punishment for it. Cannabis cat, there you go. There you go. Foo Fighters, but we get the monkey wrench. I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah, monkey wrench. I don't know if Dave Grohl's a fan of unlucky, imperceptible, haunted plush toys. But otherwise, yes, Monkey Wrench, that's a good song. That's a good song. But although when I think of Monkey Wrench and how cool that song is, I think of the drum part, and then I'm sad because Taylor Hawkins, man, R.I.P. I guess it's been about a year, maybe, more or less, which is pretty hard to imagine. On to a Morbid school. A notebook containing handwritten and detailed notes about the swimming club and mermaids. So this is separate from the usual school. This is its own unique location. And I have no stored items. It's always a bummer because I see stored items. There's like a knife. There's like some cool stuff. It's like, oh, that's just for show. I don't actually get any of those things. Just bonking splicers there. Yeah. It's splicers instead of a monkey wrench for, like, I guess, like wires, that is. Like splicing wires and like the thing that people use to, when they've got like a spool of Ethernet cable or something. Nauseating stench, they say. Rotting fish guts everywhere and hung up countless fish heads. Oh boy. Flock of seagulls outside viciously attacking the windows. Brutal. Whoever the kidnapper may be, they are obsessed with mermaids. Really? You don't say. Outside the science lab, a plan of the town's sewer system marked a path leading from the sea directly to the school building. That's weird. Now, for whatever reason, we're back at home. Oh, I guess that implies that that was a one-time investigation, and now we're back to downtown. Doom counter's 19. This is going to put us behind the curve, unfortunately, because, again, there's 5 mysteries or 5 investigations, and we have to make sure the Doom counter stays below 100 at all costs. So, if we're allowing ourselves about 20% per investigation, that means this is going to go a little bit over. So we're going to have to be a little bit more conservative the next couple of investigations. Back to downtown we go. Oh, BioShock. Oh, okay. I'll confess, actually, I've never played BioShock. I've only played a little bit of the System Shock series, but I do need to experience the BioShock series as well. 5 endings. My goodness, oh gosh, that's a whole bunch. I think I saw there was several rows of question marks when you looked at the screen earlier. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of ways this one can go. We're on track for presumably one of the good endings if we've observed a mermaid itself. You know, from a distance, of course. Sudden appearance of stone statues lined up in a row in the middle of the park. And cast one spell without paying anything is a thing, but I have no spells right now. I have no spells that I could cast. So I guess I'll just resolve the effect then. Something wrong here. A weird apathy infects every adult you ask for help. We're dealing with this alone, they say. Downtown we go. Yeah, the Easter Island statues. There's like a word for it, the Easter Island statues. There's like a name for them. Yo, Street Halo, what's up, buddy? Super good, yeah. Yeah, there's a number of series that I really want to play, but I have a number of friends that always recommend the BioShock series and the Mass Effect series. Those two are always like, you know, when it comes up in conversation, they are the top of the list for a lot of folks. Yeah, Moai, thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but yes, that's the one. That's a cool emote. Is that a, is it like a, oh, it's Sheikah Stone. Yeah, that's good. I like that. We actually just played some Zelda Randomizer last night, so I'm very much in Zelda mode right now. Empty bottle. I have one of those. Well, it's a full bottle. Smashes on the wall behind you. A masked assailant holding a baseball bat, which means if we take her out, there's a chance we might be able to get the baseball bat. Maybe. Yeah, it's a Kojima thing. Interesting. I wouldn't have guessed that. I've only played the first Metal Gear Solid game. Ketamine Ape. I don't know that one. I just think of Milk Ape, the one that's in the it's like the chocolate ape inside of a vat, inside of a pot of like warmed up milk. All right, so 20 HP. Now I could try the camera strat. I could try to weaken her down, get her down to like -10 power right from the get-go. 20 HP. So I could do 14 damage right from the get-go, or I could attempt 40 damage. Now, granted, 70% chance is pretty dang good. So maybe the better strat. 2 damage, yeah. Is to do this one again, just a guaranteed 10 damage, and then just kill the second round. Like a 2-round deal right there is nice and easy. Doesn't affect the ending, but it's good bonus experience. Okay, well, good to know. Thank you, August. That's helpful. Oh my god, is that the Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies speedrunner game? Speed game? I was watching Moist Critical play that a while back, and that shit looked wild. I mean, the game itself looked wild, but the speedrun strats for it were all over the place. So I'll go and take the hit. It's a 1 to all. It's not great, obviously, but it's doable. I'm willing to accept that sacrifice. This weapon is actually very good, because even though we don't have the bestest of stats and whatnot, it's quick, and it's one-handed, and it gets the job done. And we got a prescription. I was kind of hoping for a baseball bat, but honestly, this monkey wrench is working. Put in the work. Yo, what's up, Irossi? Yeah, dude, that ain't no shit, man, because those are all on the list, man. They're all on the list. Of course, I streamed Metal Gear Solid 1, but I still need to do 2, and then Twin Snakes, and then, of course, 3 and 4, and maybe even some of the spin-offs. But yeah, that's a good, that's a game. I'd like to, maybe that'd be a good one for the extra life marathons, Aaron. Mr. Krabs overdoses on ketamine and dies. We usually throw in some really fucked up games for the extra life marathons. Although for those who are not aware, I did post in the Discord server that almost guaranteed we will be starting the stream this Saturday. So, quick PSA, we're doing an 8-hour marathon stream this Saturday for Extra Life. I'll be doing 3 8-hour marathon streams over the course of the next couple months, basically before the end of the year, where we play a wide variety of games. A lot of them will be weird, fucked up, goofy-ass indie games that I found on itch.io. Like, games that I've just kind of been sitting on. I've just been, like, waiting for an opportunity to throw in for good measure. So anyway, so you compare the sewer plan with what we got from the weird school. Oh, no, the sewer plan came from downtown, I think. The school map was the item that we got from the Morbid school. Not Mermaid school, Morbid school. Metal Gear Online. I forgot Metal Gear Online was a thing, honestly. An online shooter. Yeah, I remember hearing about it, but I never like saw any content from it. I don't know anybody that played it, at least back then. It's a shame it didn't last very long, unfortunately. School basement. This is a place where the kidnappers keeping the missing swimmers. Before I get too far to this, I'm actually kind of curious. We have this prescription. Where could you fill a prescription like this? Well, presumably. Confirm you can't throw this at monsters, that kind of thing. Although I like the idea of folding it into a paper airplane and chucking it at a monster and trying to hit it in the eyeball to make him sad. Let's go to the hospital and go to the pharmacy. Experimental drug. +4 reason, -2 maximum stamina. That's actually quite good if you've got a thick amount of stamina. Or not even a thick amount of stamina, but a thick, like, maximum amount, and you just need something to live through another encounter or two, then that's, like, legit. Get a scalpel, which is very quick and pretty accurate. Sewing kit. What do I do with this prescription? Do I use it here? I use it, okay. Costs 4 funds. I don't have enough money, though. Okay, well, that's a shame. And, of course, I don't have enough money for anything, really. I would have never guessed that you could go to the pharmacy to get weapons. But the experimental drug's impressive. Of course, it's pretty expensive. But yeah, if we find ourselves with an abundance of money, this would be something to try out. Okay, well, now we know. I just wanted to try it out. One of the dozen loyalists. There's dozens of us. Dozens! Caffeinated sugary beverages. From the pharmacy, or are you saying me for Saturday? Because you know I already got that shit on lock. I'm already well stocked for Saturday. Super Hobbit flavor G Fuel. What would the flavor be? Would it be the elven bread from Lord of the Rings? The bread that could you know, fill a man's stomach for like a day or so? Or maybe the beer that comes in pints. Yeah, yeah, thank you, Void. I can never remember the name. Limbus bread. Knocking people down, laying prone, and I mean, it's a tender area, right? That's a weak spot. It's a spot I usually try to keep covered, so it's a bit unorthodox, but at the same time, if it works. Oh, there, yeah, potato. Potato is that it would have to be. Boil them, mash them, brew it in a soda. There was a beret meta, interesting, where like the different outfits or headgear would have like different stats or something. If they were a beret, oh, so that meant like they were super high rank and you were gonna get fucked. I mean, I've heard about that kind of thing with like StarCraft 2 or StarCraft 1 even. If you're playing StarCraft online and you see characters you can't read, like in a language you can't read, then just accept your fate with dignity. That's just all you gotta do. Potato flavored G Fuel is vodka. You're not wrong, honestly. You're not wrong. Yeah, vodka G Fuel. What could possibly go wrong? Oh man. Play the plans. Yeah, so we check the plans with the map. So it says the school basement. That's the place where the kidnappers keeping the missing swimmers. This might be what leads to the final encounter. Let's find out. We got everything else all set. Prescription, I can't do anything with it right now, but if we find ourselves with a fuck ton of money, or funds, that's not a small amount of dollars. Maybe at some point. Maybe. Catch a glimpse of an art class along the way. Disturbing painting draws your attention. I have no choice but to take a peek, and it hurts my face. Twisted faces, impossible angles, monoliths that make you sick. I puke my ass out. Completely out. No turning back now. I hope she's alright. I'm not... I mean, we know how this... We know how this goes, right? We've played this kind of game before. We've played this game before. This is usually not good. This usually is not going to go well for people in these kinds of situations. But maybe this time it'll be different. Maybe it's not going to be a fucked up amalgam of human and flesh and fish all over the place. It's a tub of starch powder. I mean, that's like what G Fuel is, right? Like the powder you just kind of mix in. I guess you can buy the canned carbonated beverages. I think I saw, Aaron, you guys had some of the Sonic and Crash Bandicoot cans up on display at one point. So I think Dave said he tried some of those out, and he said the Sonic one was pretty good. I can't remember what he said about the Crash Bandicoot one, but every time I see him at the store, I'm always like I don't really do energy drinks per se, but every time I like pass by that pass by them on the grocery store, or if I go to Micro Center, I'm always like, man, I don't know. Maybe, because I've never tried G Fuel before. It's like, maybe one of these days. So, bust through the door, but it's too late. The missing girl is lying on the mattress, but just her upper torso. A tail of a fish crudely sewn in place of her legs. Ugh. He looks you up and down. Maybe you'll do, he's saying. So Elgaso says prepare, or I could notice his face. Sometimes the second option is like the interesting one. I think the second option would probably be more for if we've completed the side quest, maybe. They do have balls. They do have balls. Yes. Yeah. It's the only physical brick and mortar place. Actually, that's not true. I think I saw balls at, I want to say at like one of the, I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was one of the more kind of weird, kind of out there grocery stores, like Global Market or something like that, or Global Foods rather. I can't remember though. It's been a while, but yeah, balls is great. Dave might remember that one LAN party where myself and Dave and probably half a dozen of our friends or so did a LAN party, and we got like a, I don't know, 24 pack or 12 pack of balls. And I think, I don't know if we managed to kill the whole thing off that night, but we definitely did some significant damage. I'll do the notice his face option, because I don't think this is always going to be available. His face looks very sad. He says, I'm so lonely, he stammers. For years I've dealt with this void, he says, inside of me. I dream about a city underwater. I realize that's where I truly belong. Let me take you there. I have no option but to agree. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. He does kind of look like the fishman from Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. When he played that game, the bulging eyes and like kind of widened facial expressions. Very much relevant to what we saw in that game, Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. And yes, dreaming of the underwater city. I mean, yeah, it's I don't know what it's called. I don't think it's Rallier, but it's definitely the domain of Dagon. Let us go there. We're in too deep though. Reach out your hand, or it's in too deep 3. It says. Janitor grabs it. He freezes, seemingly studying your face in a better light. I've seen you in my dreams. Your face. I've seen you in my dreams before. It's the beginning of Oblivion all over again. I don't need to take you anywhere. Let's go over your hand and jumps into the open manhole. You're doomed to go there eventually, and I'll wait for you, he says. Huh. Fascinating. You had an option needed a tool for if you clicked prepare. So if I would have clicked prepare... Oh, you're saying like I could have used the monkey wrench if I would have prepared, and there would have been like another thing, because usually prepare means it's time to fight. Oh, good to know. Okay, well, next time we're in this situation, yeah, unfortunately we might not have the monkey wrench next time, but yeah, that's really good to know, Elgaso. Yeah, that's the downside of, you know, going in blind like this. That does resolve this mystery. Of course, it might not be the best ending, but it is a ending. Yes, special combat. Gotcha, special combat option. Okay. Is it only with the monkey wrench or with other stuff too, by the way? Also, by the way, Radically Retro, I see you. Thanks for joining in, bud. Yeah, Aya Dagon. Aya Dagon. Aya Cthulhu, I think is what he would say as well. Or Cthulhu Fatagan. I can't remember the exact wordings. It's been a couple years since we played Dark Corners of the Earth, but that was a game I was glad to finally play through it. Okay, so it was one of those one-handed weapons. Gotcha. Some kind of tool weapon. Good to know. Thank you. Thank you, Elgaso. Balls and Zima. Honestly, for that's a really good point. That's a really good point, Aaron. If we would have said balls for the trivia, because it was a soft drink, that would have been closer to reality, obviously. That would have been a lot closer to reality. Balls and Zima. Fucking fantastic. Was the talk about the underwater city just an excuse for a crazed serial killer, or did the janitor really believe in the mermaid city located somewhere deep under the waves? Or maybe a little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Should see a dermatologist about your skin allergy. With each day, it starts to look more and more like fish scales. We're beginning to look a lot like fishmen. So that was ending E, which is perhaps the worst ending. So maybe that's the worst ending, implied that we saw a mermaid and it's like contagious now. So regardless though, we we lowered the doom count a little bit. We did get some stuff back, get some experience, and extra experience with knowledge is key. Or no, that was the thorough investigation. The old god stirs. Epidemic keeps staff at the hospital busy. We've seen that one once before. Also, far too true to reality, unfortunately. Got that sweet, sweet knowledge. Foo Fighters or Gordon Freeman. There you go. There you go. Choose your fighter. Dave Grohl or Gordon Freeman. There you go, man. There you go. Let's grab the key. That one. Nice and easy peasy. I'm looking forward to do that one more, though, because there's several other ending options to look forward to with that particular investigation. I love that meme, Aleph. Yeah, that's a good one, too. That's a good one. Yeah, save my points for summoning Cthulhu. We do have that in our channel point redemptions. Our channel point redemptions for summoning Cthulhu. If you manage to get 1 billion channel points, you too could be responsible for ushering an untold era of darkness for humanity. Sweet deal, right? Oh, I should have drank the water first. Gosh darn it. Unless. Bottle of water. Can I use it? Hey, there we go. And then we fill it back up. Look at that. So free stamina right there. It means we get extra reason gained, please. 14 and 14 is not the worst. We're actually doing pretty okay. We're a little bit behind the curve with the doom counter, but we can work back towards it. So I'm feeling all right. Yeah, use the water. Yeah, thank you, Agasu. Yeah, that's exactly it. Dave Grohl versus Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Freeman. Maybe Gordon Freeman versus Gordon Ramsay. The problem is Gordon Freeman's a mute protagonist, so... And then like, Gordon Freeman, begin! And he's like... It's just the noise of the crowbar clanging on metal, but somehow forming words out of it. Maybe it's Morse code. It's Morse code tapping out a sick takedown against Gordon Ramsay or Dave Grohl or something. The gamer girl bathwater. Well, I was about to say I'm the boy. I'm the gamer boy bathwater, but you're right. Our protagonist is a gamer girl indeed. So it's okay. She's drinking it herself. So, you know, it's you know, she's immune to any health effects, any adverse effects. Written by the prophets. There you go. Yeah, you'll get there one day. Yeah, I remember like checking it out one time, like crunching the numbers, and I think I found that the average human lives for like 2.5 billion seconds or something. So if it's 1 billion channel points and you get like, I don't know, 10 channel points for watching for like 10 or 15 minutes, it'll take some time. Although, you know what? I should have done this last time. Speaking of channel points, I should do this more often. Let's run a prediction. Will Alex win the game? Let me do this. Let me pop this out real quick. Because we've done one challenge. So will we survive this 5-round run? Options are yes and no. We'll let the prediction go for 10 minutes. We got the first challenge down. Like I said, we're a bit behind on the doom counter, but reason and stamina wise, we're doing okay. We got a pretty good weapon. Got the camera, which is also has great utility. We take less damage incoming, like less incoming damage, but we have less luck and perception, so we're going to be failing some rolls and some checks inevitably. So we got a lot of things going for us and some things not going for us, but I don't know. We'll go ahead and run the prediction. And if you wanted a chance to get more channel points and build towards awakening Cthulhu, then this might be your chance, my friends. This might be your chance to help build more towards it. We're a true gamer grill. That's right. I don't know her backstory. I don't know if she has like, I mean, none of her she didn't really have any like noteworthy items that she started with or anything. No spells either. So she seems like a pretty like neutral starting character. But of course, in her case, she did quickly find things like the monkey wrench and the camera, and she has her stuffed toy, which again is maybe slightly cursed. So maybe that means she does have something about her background that is more than meets the eye. Implanting dog teeth into human patients, very normal. Very normal stuff. Let's begin a new quest. Crimson Cape, let's do it up, baby. We've done this one once before. I think we know how to get the other ending. We got the true ending for this one. Let's go for the less than true ending this time. Akamanto. The killer must be stopped. Gossip about the current mystery. I don't know if that means the schoolyard? Yeah, the schoolyard is probably the gossip then. I'm going to intentionally not get that side quest completed. Because maybe it would be better. Or maybe not better, so to speak. But maybe the other ending could be gotten by not seeking out the side quest. So I'm going to lose it again. But it depends on how you vote. If you vote... Well, I mean, again, we've got... I can see this going either way. I mean, we've never won this game. So, we've never won at least a full playthrough of this game. We've only won the 4-round win, or the 4-round attempt. We've never done a 5-round attempt successfully, so we've got that working against us. But again, this is probably the best start we've ever had ever. So, we'll see if we can keep it up. Doesn't believe in curses. He wants to complete this dare, because, right, it's like you have to go to a bathroom stall of a certain room, or of a certain bathroom, and utter a forbidden incantation. So let us investigate the school. Just don't win. Look at that. Easy peasy, baby. My head is spinning. Stare in disbelief. Lose a little bit of brain juice. Nothing we haven't seen before. Report it to the principal, who promises he will take care of it. I'm sure he will. Back to downtown now. Still no money, or very little money to speak of. Getting pretty close to leveling up, by the way. That's exciting. Adam says, I'm going all in, baby. I'm going all in. A little girl crying alone. Alright, so we did the take her home option, and it was fucked. It was, like, a little bit terrifying. Like, genuinely chilling, I would say. This time I'm gonna see what happens if we choose this option. Tell the girl to wait while you look for an officer. When you go back, she is gone. I think the other option, you lose, like, 2 reasons. It's, like, more spicy. I think, or maybe you lose reason and stamina. I can't remember, but 1 reason is not the worstest. Back to the school. Back to the school we go. Yeah, I'm trying to be more respectful of the Doom counter. I am tempted to try to get a friend to join us, though. -2 stamina, but experience, though. Oh, okay. Well, that's... I mean, it's a trade-off, I guess. Everything to be with you, even if it meant to cheat death itself? Stalker girl, okay. I mean, she's got like a crazed look in her eye, but there's no like obvious monstrousness about her. So we're just gonna fucking, you know, kill a human person right now. So I can do 3 attempted attacks, but look at that accuracy. Chance to hit. Not the bestest. But the good news is, once again, guaranteed hits. Guaranteed hits, so that's 10 damage, guaranteed. We'll just tank the 1 damage to all. She regains health? Well, normally that would be a problem, but I think we should be okay. I was gonna say, could I actually do like a big attack? Now we'll play it safe. There we go. Still got it. So she regains 1 health per round, apparently. And she dropped an occult diary. I think that gives us a random spell. No, it just lowers the doom counter, which is very good. That's very, very good. Oh, you're right, though. You're right. I kind of glazed over the fact that, yes, she apparently is dead. I was thinking, like, she'd have, like a zombified something about her, but you're right. Just, the text was like, yeah, she's dead, but now she's not, so... She was so infatuated with us, she just couldn't keep herself away. Now, I could sell it if I wanted to, but I think this is a good thing to use. That doom counter is very scurry. Yeah, it's a specific stall in the bathroom. On to the hospital, then. That's right, the rioter was like a normal person. She had a mask on, she had a baseball bat. Yeah, that was a normal person. Maybe that's who came back to life. Oh, shit. Maybe that's what it was. Wouldn't that be wild? We just started her nurse practice. So, this last time I think we asked about them. And it hurt our stamina, or our reason, that is. This time I'll choose not to ruin the calm moment. And we gained reason back. That's literally never happened in one of these encounters. These encounters, you always lose something. The first time ever that something positive was built back up. Sometimes it's better not to know. There we go. We got the experience to level up, so I will definitely build towards strength, help with combat. Quick thinking is always very good. Seemingly hopeless situations. Discipline. Oh, that's pretty cool. Regain stamina for all successful event skill checks. That's really cool. And outdoorsman. That would build back some of the luck, but discipline. Man, oh man. Successful event checks. I mean, there's not a ton of those in all fairness, but that would almost ensure that we could just not worry so much about stamina, which would be really good. This might be the run, baby. Holy cannoli, that's really impressive. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take discipline. I think that's just so good. The others are really solid, but discipline is quite good. Also, my favorite King Crimson album. Little fun fact. Fun Alex fact for you. Alright, back to the school. That means we're nearing the end of this investigation, as I recall. So between that and the bottle of water, we got stamina on lock. Hopefully. Hopefully on lock. Don't worry about her life. We need to lower your doom. Yeah, exactly. It's like, listen. I know times are stressful, but I need to worry about this whole not letting the cosmic horror envelop the universe. So let's not talk about scary things. Flooded by a black sludge that's oozing from underneath the door of the chemistry classroom. Moldy stench grows as you get closer. The stank grows stankier. Do I risk going through or do I take a detour? Well, I'm feeling more emboldened by the stamina thing. Empty bottle? Oh, alright, I got you. Need empty bottle item. What? No, I got the empty bottle. Oh, come on, bro. Yeah, you gotta do that to me? Can I, like, refresh or something? Is there something I can click to say, like, alright. I'm, like, chugging the water. Can I use this now? Dang it, man. Thought I was out-gaming the system. Empty bottle. I have it. I can't click it, though. I'm so sad. Risk going through or take a detour. Fortune favors the bold, baby. Success! And we got some stamina back. Look at that. Look at that shit right there. That was a perception check despite our shitty perception. 5. It's pretty rough. Sudden movement near your ankle just in time to jump away from something trying to bite your leg. Made it safely. I guess you could scoop up the sludge. Ugh. Gross. Or the school to be closed down for the investigation. Too bad, because I will continue investigating. Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm going to downtown this time. I got so excited. I was like, wait, I can do this. Of course, I don't have the shovel right now. So confront the stranger probably is charisma. Continue looking might be dexterity? Maybe run and terror is dexterity. Or maybe keep looking as luck. I'm gonna keep looking. It ups the doom counter. Okay, that's fine. Break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet. A cursed toilet. That's just a fun phrase. Taking a toll on you, and the doom is becoming doomier. Alright. Time to investigate. Taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. So we only have these two options. Red or blue paper. The option matters not. He hurts our stamina. Butcher's knife and stabs you in the stomach. Okay, so... Oh, and now... There's combat now. Okay. Yeah. So this is more what we were expecting. Damages to all. Which is, you know, not the bestest. His power is pretty high up there, of course. Chance to hit is 60. So I'm kind of curious. Can I do prepare normal, then prepare big? Not quite. It costs 82 time. We're a little bit short. We're a little bit short to do the big attack each time. Can't do a kick. Can't do another attack. What if I did this? It's... 60% is not the bestest. Additional 10% chance. The problem here is I'm not sure how this game is crunching the numbers. Is it an additional 10% chance? Like on top of the existing calculation? Or is it adding percentage to the percentage value? Like, what I'm getting at is here, chance to hit is 60%. If I prepare 3 times, does that mean it's a 90% chance to hit? Or does it just say the number that's being calculated just has 3 more 10% added on top of it? Like, I don't know how reliable that is. Because I like the idea of doing more than 10 damage. Because if we did it that way, let's see, what is this? This is 12 damage. So if we were to do this 3 times, hold on, yeah, well, that'd be 3 times, yeah, that'd be 36, yeah. So we wouldn't be able to do a 2-round of it. We could do a 3-round. Well, I guess that's the thing, though. I guess it wouldn't save us time in the grand scheme of things. So never mind, because 27 HP. So it's still 3 rounds if we do just the guaranteed 10 damage each round. Okay, never mind. Yeah, for some reason I thought 30 was the HP, not the power. As long as he doesn't get health back. He stabs me, which I don't appreciate. So, yeah, we'll just do that same sequence. Yeah, exactly. So it's like it helps, it's good, but it's not 90%. Like, it's pretty nice, but it could be nicer. And now he's at 7, so I'll do a guaranteed 7 damage. And then I will look at him. And then I will kick him. For no reason. Defeated him. And that was ending B, which I think is the ending we had not gotten previously. Makes it look like the man is melting. You hear cackling coming from behind the mask. And when you wake up, he's gone. He'll be back someday. Also, I think Dexter is awakened. Dexter Dog is indeed awakened, just as I suspected. Alright, so we got stamina and reason back. Doom counter gets dialed back slightly. Much less damage to the Doom counter. And we got the Crestfallen Mask this time. That's exciting. No idea if that's a good item or not, but we'll find out soon. Police have restricted access to the school's buildings. So treatments and surgery cost more, and the library is just straight up disabled now, which is a shame. Let's take a look at that item we just got, the Crestfallen Mask. Good. Very, very good. Yeah, less Doom. Awesome. That means we have to keep this equipped. Oh my. If you take the mask off, you are faceless. We are something truly evil. Oh my god. Put it back on. Jesus. Oh, we still have the... Oh, that's a shame. I wonder if taking it off did that, or if that's just how it is. Damn, that hurts. That hurts. And it's a curse. It's not even a curse, it's just a personal status. It was from taking it off. Oh, okay, damn. Now we know, right? Now we know. Welcome to World of Horror, right? Welcome to World of Horror. Get fucked. And I done got fucked. I'm permanently sad, and I feel permanently sad. Look at our shitty-ass stats, man. Dang it, man. That's my own damn fault. So now this would be even worse. But the -1 incoming damage is so nice, though. But the no doom thing is also nice. Yeah, I know. We were starting out so well, but then it got not so well, unfortunately. So how quickly it can happen, where curiosity can kill the cat in a game like this. Man, that's just rough. That is just rough. Well, we keep going. We keep going. Yeah, there's really no... I'm trying to think if there was some kind of way to resolve this personal status. But again, it's not even a curse. Curses, I think, can eventually be cured. But this one is rough. It looks so normal right now, right? Looking good. Here, I'll have my cool jacket. What do they call it? They call it, Sakhalin? Features bad, vanity jacket. Mummy? Okay, mummy's kind of dope. We gotta be the mummy. Honestly, with a vibe like this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now we're really a mummy. The curse of the mummy. Oh wait, is that our face being fucked up right there? No, I guess it just always looks that way with the mummy's fate, with the mummy's garb. That is incredible. Yeah, permanently sad looking. The Dr. Doom, yeah, somehow makes it less doomy. Somehow. Yeah, looking good. That's what we say here. We also say looking good. How are we gonna sell bathwater with a face like this? You're right. You're right. That's a hard sell. That is a hard sell. Man, perception of 3. I don't even know what our luck is right now. I don't even know. Maybe it's better if I don't know. Just extremely unlucky. So we're gonna basically guaranteed fail every perception thing ever. I guess I'll keep the mask off for now, but I might have to put it back on if the doom counter becomes a problem. I shouldn't have put it on to begin with. I should have known, man. I should have known that it was gonna go not so well for us. I should have known that thing was like... I should have known better than to put on the mask of something so fucked and doomy. Gosh darn it. So fill up the water bottle. Let's raise up our reason. Apparently I could use some reason in real life to think through these things. But I was so curious, man. The curiosity, man. I had to know. I had to learn. And now we have learned for better or for worse. You know, I wonder how one of the old god effects at the very beginning when it says like the old gods are stirring and some negative thing happens. Some negative thing happens to the town status. One of them is radio silence, where there's no TV for the remainder of the adventure. I wonder like if that has any bearing in it. Like if having no TV, if that's just like, oh, I check the TV every time just to, I don't know, as like a thing to do, I guess, like a thing to click into. But does it actually have any function? I think the answer is no, but I'm really not sure. Can we eventually sell this thing? Yes. Oddly enough, we can't find a buyer for this thing. Well, you can sell a horribly cursed eldritch mask. Of course. It is unluck. Oh, it's a Jim Carrey mask. Somebody stop me. So what's next? Centipede, that's the arms. Right, I remember that one. I remember that one well. Is that our homie Mallory? While I live and breathe, Valerie 17 hit us with a raid. Thank you, my friend. Mallory, do I look pretty right now? We're playing as this character. I just had a slight goof. Where we just killed a haunted, murderous demon dude, and he dropped a mask. And I said, oh, cool mask, and it lowers the doom counter. Cool, let me put it on. And I put it on and made my character kind of sad looking. And I was like, it's alright. Maybe I'll use it sometime. And then I took the mask off. And now I am permanently fucked up with the faceless debuff. And this run is fucked. We were doing pretty well. This was the run for a little bit there. And now my curiosity has thoroughly hecked it. Mallory, thank you. Thank you for that raid. Enough about me. I want to hear how Mallory's doing. And, Mallory, you probably already know what I'm about to ask, but I'll ask it anyway. If there are any clips that you would be so kind as to share with us, because I always love whenever someone raids. I always love getting to see any clips that they want to share. Because I always love getting to see what kind of antics they're up to. The antics give me life. We love that shit. Smoky. Yeah, if it was... We're talking about the mask, the Jim Carrey mask, that is. Smoking. We got the homies, so thank you for being here, friends. Only here for Dexter. Honestly, I get it. Honestly, I've learned on many occasions whenever I take Dexter outside, and like we might see a neighbor that we recognize, they'll be like, oh, it's Dexter and his dad. And it's like, you know, I'll wave back. It's like, yep, I'm Dexter's dad. That's my identity. And you know what? I lean into it. I embrace it. I embrace my identity as the father of this dog, the biological father of this dog. You look beautiful. Thank you, Mallory. Thank you. What's up, Johnson? Yeah, such pretty eyes. We called a miscalculation. It was a calculated risk, and boy, am I bad at math. Raw, Sex Beal, Meerkat, thank you. Well, you know, the good news about having an empty void where my face used to be is that that's the... Well, you know, we were talking about the 4th hole not too long ago. This is the 5th hole, and it's a big hole. You can do a lot with that 5th hole right there. Ooh, buddy. Alright, so we've already taken a bath. I can't take multiple baths in a single day because, as we all know, that's illegal. We have our bottle full of Gamer Girl bathwater. We have our Crestfallen mask that I guess I'll equip if the Doom counter starts to become a problem. We have a prescription that I would like to fill, but we don't have the money to afford it. Cries in American healthcare. So all we can do is go into the next investigation and hope for the best. Ramen sold from this establishment is made from all of its former patrons, but can cure any health problems. Very good. So the ramen is made of people, but it can cure any health ailments. Very good. So as far as things to do next, we've done this one a few times. The scissors one. The scissors one is kind of a classic. Let's do this one. That was the tutorial quest. The boxed one, yeah. Yeah, they are kind of expensive, honestly. Yeah, the ones from this... Okay, that makes me feel better. Yeah. Augustus, I'm gonna curse your burger, Alex. Whoa. Oh, is that a... It's almost romantic if you phrase it that way. What about the Crestfallen mask? It is a Junji Ito-inspired horror game. There you go. Looking at tunnels. Oh, this is my hole. There you go. Yes, this game absolutely... explicitly has Junji Ito vibes. Like, that is very much by design. There's Lovecraft vibes, Junji Ito. There's a lot of things in this game that borrow very heavily from well-known horror and cosmic horror authors and illustrators, so it's part of the fun. And it also borrows from various mythology, including this one. Apparently the Scissors Girl demon is a well-known Japanese mythology story, Japanese myth. So let us continue with this one. I don't know how else to get some of the optional endings for this one, because we've got the good ending, we've got the less than good ending. I don't know how to get a bad ending, so to speak. I can't perform the ritual right now. Oh, the lockers, though. Oh, I didn't realize this was actually clickable. Because it showed the little padlock option. Let's poke around a little bit, then. A little $1 box, yeah. But it's $6 for the big boys, oh yeah. A jack-o'-lantern, that's fantastic. Oh, I'd love to see that one. Did you put in the Discord, Void? Oh shit, I'll have to double check that. I can't remember, honestly, if I saw that one. But yeah, Jedi, you're right, though. That's a delightful coincidence. A nice confluence of things to see. So, can I only open one, I wonder? Can I open all of them? Let's start from the left. Oh. There's teeth inside this one. Gaping maw and shriveling teethers and fangs, gnashing of teeth and such. I think it hurt either my reason or my stamina. This one's a baseball bat. Wooden bat, hell yes. It is less damage than the monkey wrench, and less speed and less chance to hit. It's just worse in every way possible. So I could throw it at bad guys or I could sell it. I'm inclined to sell it. So yeah, the monkey wrench is just better. Unless there was like an option for it that, like where there was like a side quest or an encounter that required the baseball bat. I think I will just sell it. There we go. I like how it's still in the actual locker itself. A tiny key to open this locker. I guess that's an item we can find eventually. One of these is for Prince. I think this is the most princeliest looking, I would say. The wide mouth lady, that's the one. Yeah. Is dying and ending. Unfortunately not. At least not that I'm aware of for this adventure. I guess we've never actually tried... We've never actually died in this particular quest. We've died in plenty of others, though, that's for sure. How to get ending B? I think we've got ending B. I think we have A and B, but I think there's a C and possibly a D to get as well. We'll check the diary. So I need to remember that it's the pentagram with the circles on the two sides. Can I post the link? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Have a good night, Jedi. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate you sharing some of the fun background, like you were saying, with getting to hang out at the City Museum and recognizing the Junji Ito references. I appreciate you hanging out with us. Thank you again to Mallory for that extremely generous raid. Joining it with the homies. Really appreciate that, guys. Got the link. Yeah, let me click this real quick. Yes, I do recognize this. Yeah, you did share this, Void, and it's incredible. And it's extremely appropriate. Get down to 0. Oh, okay, so you do kind of have to intentionally lose to the boss then. Interesting. Well, I'm not going to intentionally have that happen because this still could maybe be the run. But good to know that if that were to happen, if we were to find ourselves in that situation, we could be rewarded for it potentially. Let's explore the school. Off we go. So we've done the see what's cooking. We've done the search for a weapon. I'm going to look for a first aid kit. And we got stamina back. Look at that. Because of a knowledge check. Despite my shitty ass stats. And we get extra stamina back because we have discipline. Whatever it is. Or we get stamina for successful event skill checks. That's going to proc a lot less often because of our shitty stats. But still, when it happens, we're going to be in good shape. So that was actually a positive encounter. A rare case of a positive encounter in this game. Let us keep going. I'm keeping an eye out for the small key. Lesser chalk and holy candles. Yo, what's up, Puffy? Yeah, I got masked. I got unmasked or unfaced, I guess. It was my first time getting it, and I was like, oh, what's this do? I should have known better, but curiosity kills the Alex in this particular case, but that's okay. That's okay. Stamina penalty increased, it said, at 1 point earlier. Not the only student here. Girl wearing the demon mask, a classic, of course. Yeah. No, I mean, there's a lot of instances where my curiosity has gotten me into trouble in this game, but I can't help it, man. I want to learn. I'm desperately trying to learn. 70% chance is pretty good. Yes, that's a problem. I could do guaranteed big hit. And then I could do focused small hit. Let's do that. Oh, that's a shame. Did we miss? Because I was hoping that we were actually going to hit that one. Let's see, where is it? Log, yeah. How'd that exactly go? So we did the plus to -8 health. They're weak against the damage. We prepare to strike. Oh, did I misclick? Maybe I misclicked. Oh, I did double prep. Oh, that's stupid of me. And she's even weak to the damage. Wow, that's embarrassing. Alright, well, let's just finish this. Finisher. There we go. That's extremely embarrassing. Get the broken box cutter, of course. We get this item quite often. It's fast, but much less damage, and chance to hit is, I think, the same. Yeah. Knowledge is power. It is, and we are learning. We are learning slowly but surely. I don't think we have much use for this item. I think I'll go ahead and sell it as well. We're getting closer to being able to afford the prescription, by the way, which is exciting. I would probably get the prescription when we have 5 funds because I'm worried about being empty of funds. That's never funsies. I will not peek outside for the time being. Still no small key that I'm aware of, at least. I'm trying to remember if you find like how we get the small key in this one, if we've done it before. 5-round run, we'll find out. When does that end? So that'll end either if I die or when we finish all 5 mysteries. This is number 3 out of 5. You'll know we've finished all 5. Well, I guess I should say finish the 5-round run and then finish the Lighthouse. Because once we have all 5 keys, we can go to the Lighthouse at the end and basically beat the game. So really, it's can we beat the game? Maybe that's like the better way to phrase it. So there's nothing else here, I don't think. Still no tiny key for us. Well, like I said, we'll keep an eye out. Maybe we'll be able to find that at some point. We keep exploring, perhaps. I'm gonna not peek outside because it doesn't really lead to anything. I'm assuming that there's no downside to choosing not to peek. Okay, here's the scissor-affected woman. Marked by the scissor lady. So, 7 damage. Alright, so we can't do a 1-round win on this one. Unless I try flashing with the camera, but it's probably not worth it. So I will just do one of these. 10 damage guaranteed. It lowers the reason. Good to know. Yeah, I never noticed that, actually. I didn't realize that it lowered reason, but it makes perfect sense. Defeated Maru. Fond of me, lobster, aren't you? Aren't you? That's a good movie, by the way. That's a really good movie. That's one of those movies where it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I liked it a lot. Liked it a whole lot. I think it's this one. Because we need the 2 circles. Was it that one? Oh, heck. Can I check the storage? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 7-point star. Put that back in storage. Boop. Yeah. So it's not the pentagram. This one. Pretty sure that's it. But yeah, The Lighthouse. That's a good movie. I actually think I saw that the director for that movie has a new movie coming out fairly soon. Not on the Holy Candles yet. Keep exploring. Yeah, I really like that director because I like The Lighthouse, and more importantly, I love The Witch, or The Vivitch. It's my favorite horror movie ever. It's my favorite one that I've seen, at least. I'm not exactly a movie connoisseur. Elgaso and others here can tell you I'm really bad about watching movies, insofar as it takes me forever to get around to watching them. But of the ones I've seen, The Witch is my fave. Sudden noise behind you. When the stall doors opens. Do I close the door or do I escape? I think last time I tried to close the door and it didn't go out well. I'm gonna try to escape. We lost some brain juice for that one. That's unfortunate. Sound of clicking scissors. I've never seen a movie ever. Elgaso can guarantee it personally. Still looking for the holy candles. Keep looking. Making a movie reference. Yeah, no, I really like The Lighthouse. When Gracie and I watched it, she was kind of so-so on it. She was like, because it's not for everyone, but I loved it. A wiki open on another screen. I have a mystery third monitor that I've never told anybody about. Just ready to go at a moment's notice. With movie references at the ready. Somebody put out the candles the moment you entered. Last time we picked up a book, and I think we've also tried starting the writing on the blackboard. This time I'm gonna light the candles. Oh, it fucking hurt. Oh boy, that hurt a lot. A lot of experience. An impossibly deep hole. Walls carved into a spiral shape. Giving the illusion of movement. Alright, that one fucking hurts. And I can't go... Oh, shit. It just occurred to me. We actually can't, like, get our brain back. Because we can't rest here. And I have no spells to forget. Got the holy candles. Ooh, this is painful. We're gonna be getting... You know what? We might be getting ending C completely by accident. I said I wasn't gonna do it intentionally, but here we are. Like, I'll try to stave it off as well as I can, but... Not looking good for old Team Alex right now. I was hoping there's gonna be an option for... like, keep investigating and finding the small key somewhere, but... it's yet to happen. Whoa, this is completely different, I think. Yeah, this is different. What did I do that was different this time, I wonder? Pillar of Heads reaches the ceiling. Each face has the same expression of pure hatred. Their questions 3, am I beautiful? In various cadences. Meerkat says, just watch porn all the time. That counts as watching movies. Are there Uzumaki references? Absolutely. Definitely in a game like this. Send this monstrosity away. Input the correct combination of bows and claps to perform the banishing ritual. So, that's clap. So yeah, so it's 4 bows and 1 clap. Let's hope this thing works. So I guess these are... like, was I supposed to click something? Huh. That was odd. Oh, it hurt our reason, though. Oh, shit. Are we just dead now? I think we might be dead. Except we did level up. I guess I could do this. To keep the run going, I could put it into reason. And make the baths even better. Improved resting. Faster offensive actions. Better luck. I think that... Ooh. The problem with hot baths is that the doom counter hurts. The doom counter hurts, so that's not good. Like, it hurts especially bad. Because of... this. No, not that. Was it the old god? Yeah, resting increases doom penalty. So I think I might not take hot bath, because I feel like I'm supposed to avoid resting whenever possible. I think I'll take fast swimmer instead. For faster combat actions. But yeah. So timeline B affects how the encounters go. Because yeah, we'd never seen the stack like we saw there of like heads, like the column of heads. We've only seen you have to fight like a demon lady. And either you fight her in a weakened state if you do the correct sequence, or you fight her in a full power state if you do not complete, like if you have the wrong sigil, that kind of thing. So yeah, so the ending encounter was completely different. So I guess the timeline alters how some of these things go then. That's a good point, though. That's a good point. The problem is, like, we started off really bad behind the curve on the Doom counter. So I've been trying to be really good about it, but you're right, we're doing pretty good, all things considered. So maybe I mean, the issue here, of course, is I'm kind of getting my ass kicked right here, so maybe having the ability to not get my ass kicked as much, or to recover from ass kickings, will be a little bit nicer. So, we'll do that. So we indeed brought our reason back from the brink. So the Elder Torah was at one point moving towards us, but suddenly we wake up in an ambulance, thinking we had met our grisly end. And you collapse in one of the classrooms, ask about the scissors woman. Maybe it was a heat stroke, a hallucination. Maybe it's nothing. Last thing you see before losing consciousness for the second time is the face of the paramedic. 2 old scars visible on both sides of his cheeks. Oh my. So that was a new ending. Or new for us, at least. Dial back the counter a bit. Get some reason and stamina back. Get some reward. Get some... I got more experience, of course, as always. New effects. The Arcane Storm, which I think affects spells. Yeah, the cost of spells goes up by 1. But jokes on them, I have no spells right now. I never did get that third key, or the tiny key, that is. We are getting a third key here. Alright, so I'll drink the bottle of water. Bloop. I'll take this bath. Now, this bath, I think, is different from the baths they were talking about. So I'll fill this bad boy up. And then pour that back into reason, please. Yeah, we just get 1 reason back. I'm pretty sure when they say the baths are better, I think that means when you're resting during an investigation. Like an overworld resting kind of thing. See the eyes in the distance. Have a good night, Mallory. Thank you for being an extremely generous and helpful homie as well. You're freaking awesome, and I appreciate you. Have a great night. Thank you to Mallory for the raid, because Mallory is fantastic. We're all big fans of Mal. She's awesome. Let's bust out the... I don't know, I kind of like the mummy vibe. Let's just stick with the mummy vibes. It's just so fun. The mummy with the faceless vibe. How can you not? Like, how can I do anything else, honestly? It's just great. It's on the television. With my faceless face looking at the television. Demolition of an inner city shrine has resulted in an array of unfortunate accidents. Yeah, we've seen that one before. I think we've seen most of the TV messages by this point. So we have the weird arm lad, and then the coma, which is that where we fight the internet? I think it might be where we... No, that's something else. That's something else, yeah. That's the one about a bulletin. Boisterous bulletin bastardizes the babies or something. So anyway, we'll do this one. I've yet to figure out how to get the true ending for this one. The ending A for this one. Let's get the hospital twice. I might as well do that now, I guess. There's really no reason not to. We almost have the funds to afford the prescription, whatever it's going to be. Onto the sick room. Yes, sick. Looking for information about a certain patient. Spot a nurse, and she is exhausted. Now look at these options. Do I try to sneak past her? Do I let her sleep? Or do I set a trash can on fire? I mean, every fiber of my being is telling me this is a bad idea. But I've never once thought to myself, man, I'm trying to be stealthy. I better set a trash can on fire. Like, when does that ever solve a problem? But if it's giving me that as an option, I have to do it. You set the trash can on fire. It causes widespread panic, but it does allow me to rummage through the cabinet and get the intel I need. So the threat level goes up in the hospital, but presumably only in the hospital. So if I have limited hospital needs, that was not the worst thing we could have ever done. It was still pretty fucked up, but not the worst thing. One more hospital investigation. 2 nurses stop us in our tracks, ready to apologize and explain ourselves. I noticed their weird smiles, dead stares, and sharp knives. We've done this fight once before. I can take one of them out easy peasy. Let's see. There we go. I want to take this one out first. I mean, I guess I could... Let's see, 84% chance. That's pretty good. Yeah, I can't quite do 2 of them. Let's see, that would do 7 damage. Yeah, let's just do one of these. Guarantee take out number B. Letter B, rather. None of things being on fire. There you go. There you go. It didn't solve... Like, no, some things were left unsolved by me setting that trash can on fire, but now the problem with that trash can not being on fire has been properly addressed. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm still thinking back to the scissor lady encounter where at one point it was saying like maybe it was an opposed die roll or something, but it was having us do the sequence and the sequence didn't work out well. I wonder if there was something I was supposed to do, like if I was supposed to click in a sequence or something, like click in if it was like a rhythm challenge. I didn't see any prompts or anything, so I just kind of let it play out, but I wonder if there was something differently I was supposed to do to ensure that the sequence was done correctly. It's luck-based? Oh, okay, well, it will surprise you to know that my luck is very bad right now. So, my luck is bad with that, and it's also bad with this. With this. So, I don't know what my luck is, but it's probably extra shitty. So, corpse caregiver is dead. So, she hurts my stamina, which is not great. And I can't kill her in one turn here, that is. Normally she would do 4 then. Normally they would both do 4 each, which is pretty rough. That's my best choice. I could try to stun her with the camera. I think my best bet is to just stick with the damage. We can always rest. And we should be even better at resting now. There we go. So we got them both. They dropped a steak knife, which is a pretty solid weapon. It looks like our brain hurts a little bit now. Oh, because of the abnormal anatomy. Right. And again, we've done that one before. We've done that side quest, so I don't know what needs to happen to get the best ending for this one. Because we've only gotten ending B. Tell them to eat shorts. There you go. Same as the outside temperature. Which is to say, here, extremely low, extremely not good. Speed is better, but the damage is worse, and chance to hit is worse. Well, if I sold it... Let's think about this. The other one is the curse... Or, how's about this? I'm gonna store this. I'll keep the steak knife on us, because we might want to go outside at some point, or go to the forest. And if we go to the forest, we could do the one where you carve the tree and get the juice out of it. So if we ever need to investigate the forest, which the next one might have us do. Probably not in this quest, but in the next quest maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Or I could sell it and get the pharmacy. Get the stuff from the pharmacy. We can make that happen too. What I will do for sure, regardless, is rest. Let's see how much it increments the counter. It goes up by 8. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But we get 3 of both for our trouble. So you get what you pay for in this case. So I think it was worth it. But we have to be very sparing. You do that sparingly for the time being, at least. Alright, so to downtown we venture. I'm saving up for that pharmacy. Whatever the pharmacy prescription does. Oh, what's this one? Running from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, she's carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, it can't see me, right? It only fucks up my stamina, but not my reason. And vision of Goizu reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors, which is the old god we're trying to be up against right now. It hurts not our brain, but I guess it hurts our face. Or maybe hurts our eyes or something. Is our neighbor? Neighbor got anything for it? He's always like, yeah, I can't hang out today, bud. Sorry. You sure you don't want to help me fight the apocalypse? Fight the demon god? You're missing out. Oh, this guy. I'm going to hang up immediately and take the reason hit. Because if I try to do the opposed die roll, I'm going to lose because my stats are in the toilet. If you listen, I'm pretty sure it's an opposed die roll. Like it's an encounter roll you have to make, lest you suffer the consequences. No, you Celsius. Correct. Yeah, I just use Fahrenheit like a Yankee. My Yankee ass. Yeah, 0 degrees Celsius. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that we are pretty much right at the freezing point right now. Telephone sounds and multiple voices are too loud. When you enter the apartment, everything goes silent. Gossip junkie. Does she have, like, telephone wires coming out of her neck? That's fucked up. New enemy. New enemy unlocked, by the way. Lucky us. 95% chance to hit. So I could just do 15 damage right from the get-go. So that guarantees this will be a 2-round fight. Or... okay, so I can do 15 or 14 damage. I was no guaranteed. 95% chance is not the same as 100, but I'm feeling pretty good about this. We got that. She's spreading a nasty rumor about me, and it hurts my reason, specifically. Let's do big attack, and then I'll kick her while she's down. There we go. There we go. Combat's going so much smoother now that we have Aiko's plush toy. Still. They look just like me. For real, for real. He's just like me. The ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, so not the unfinished painting this time. Charisma check. The Riz was unsuccessful, no surprise. Haunted by nightmares. I think I'm going to do another sleep and just kind of grit and bear the damage to the doom counter. Like Puffy pointed out, I'm pretty sure that we're still doing okay. This is the second to last mystery. So as long as we're not doing 50 doom percentage damage over 2 mysteries and I guess the Lighthouse investigations, then, you know, I'm feeling mostly okay. Mostly. Back to the apartments we go. We're looking for boobs. On a boobs quest. Risma balls. There you go. I can't remember. I think check the bathroom has a check. It's a strength check or something? Knowledge. Okay, it's a knowledge check. And we get extra stamina back. Hell yes. And we got the level up. Hell double yes. Where does this lead? Good question. We can still get fast swimmer. We saw this earlier and did not get it. Art knowledge is useful. And our perception is in the toilet, so we'd build that back. And outdoorsman is good. That would build back our luck. But I think these two are both in the toilet so deep, there's no coming back. So let's just go ahead and go for faster offensive actions and better strength, because our weapon is strength based. That is my reasoning. And there we go. Yeah, strength based weapon. So we're trying to build back the fact that the weapon is heavy and has a -1 debuff to strength, and also the fact that our stats are just generally fucked by not having a face. And yeah, just the reality of our situation right now. So we got the bottle of water, of course. Continue investigating. I wonder if there's like a thing I'm supposed to click at some point. Like a thing on the screen I'm supposed to click to get the best ending for this one. Because again, we've only got an ending B for this one, despite doing the side quest. Unless I did the side quest the very first time around. Maybe I shouldn't have done the side quest. Hard to say. Let's do... I think a hot bath was bad because it raised the doom counter up because we took too long. I'm gonna do a cold bath. Okay, well, I guess that was the better choice. Swap stamina and reason. Well, not anymore, unfortunately. It was the 96, which was the opposite. That was the anti-nice. Yeah, I'm as broke up about it as you are. Oh, it's a timeline thing. Oh. Well, that's a good point because now that we're in the Halloween timeline, I think we did this one fairly late on. Maybe I should do the standard timeline next, so we have, you know, some chances here. Chances of seeing more of this thing. That's good to know. Thank you, Agasso. Oh, this one. You know what? I'm gonna share my experience because I need some money. Oh, I don't have any recent stories. Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. So that's what happens if you're low on experience. You just lose a little bit of reason. Okay. Alright, friends. Here we go. Investigate the boiler room. We gotta fight this guy now. I could throw the steak knife at him if nothing else. 34 damage. 2 to stamina. We'll be able to live this one. It's fine. I mean, I could do this. I could do 4 attacks. Wow, if all 4 of those hit, that's 20 damage. Or I could do guaranteed 12 damage. So 12 times 3 is, of course, 36. We could kill this in 3 rounds. Or I could roll the dice. 77% chance is pretty good. On average, that would mean we would do about 3 of those hits. So we could do this in, on average, again, 3 rounds. So I think I'll take I think we'll go with the guaranteed 3. The idea of doing this in 2 hits or 2 rounds is pretty attractive, but I don't know if 77 is enough. A centipede crawls on your face. Very rude. On my face? Joke's on you, I don't have a face. The world is ending. You won't be able to convince me to leave the bath. Understandable. You gotta have priorities in play. Priorities in check. I respect it. There we go. And this guy is out of there. So we took some damage, obviously, but we managed. The vent crawler has been devented. The whole building gets searched, following the disgusting body. The detectives enter one of the flats. The slimy layer with the countless semi-transparent eggs. Herbal centipede human fetus hybrids. Yeah, I think we've seen that one all the way through. This is ending B. So we need to do the standard timeline endings for these instead sometime. Doom is only at 50%. Not too bad. Not too bad. Only one ending for timeline A, but this is ending B for timeline B. Oh, so there's 2 endings for timeline B then. Crawl into my vent, so them long arms. Okay, so there's 1 for A, 1 for B. Gotcha. Thank you, Agasa. Thanks for clearing that up. So I'm guessing if you don't do the side quest, then maybe that fight's just harder. The roads are closed up, you have to find a new way out. Which means village, mansion, forest, cause more doom, because it takes more time, obviously. Drink our bottle of water. Bloop. And then we check out the house. Get our key. We're still doing okay. All things considered, we're kind of hanging in there. Barely, we are hanging in there. Oh, I just noticed. By virtue of us going into the bathroom, we got both stamina and reason upped. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe the better baths perk just means you just get like a free stamina and reason bonus. Huh. Yeah, because I was kind of confused if it meant that the like taking a bath in between missions was better, or resting during a mission, during an investigation. Bottle of water, of course. Reason or stamina. I'll do reason because we have a built-in stamina regaining option. We're doing okay, all things considered. Here's the cooking show where she's cooking an octopus with way too many legs. Cleaning out the vents, if you catch my drift. If you must. If you must. Sometimes we don't want it to be too clean. Sometimes the fun is in the crust. Anything else in the storage? Got the mask, of course. We'll keep the knife on us for now. Back to peephole. It's got the face lingering in the distance. Can't really see anything out there. No additional water bottles, sadly. Alright, on to the last one, the Contagious Coma. Falling unconscious and cannot be awoken. Hospital is at chaos. What is going on? That is the question. We're starting off by the school. Our neighbor has nothing for us, sadly. I always check, but I know better than to think that we'll get anything out of this. Right, start off with the school. Same as always. Oh, it's gonna be the mannequin, right? Check out the masks. Yeah, checked out the sculpture last time. This time I'm gonna check out the masks. One mask looks similar to the design you once saw in an occult book. Stalker's mask. We're just collecting these things by this point. We must have something that allowed us to select that one, because I don't think that's usually available to us. Because if you select the other one, you have to fight the mannequin demon, and you definitely don't get a free item. +1 to damage against enemies. So that takes the place of the camera, which means we lose a little bit of knowledge. But +1 damage against human enemies is good. Now, okay, pray tell. Okay, I was gonna say, does my face look equally fucked up again? No, it's the same amount of fucked up, but this covers our fucked up face. So we damage human enemies better, which is nice. I'll confess, we weren't really using the camera. We have such a good weapon kind of configuration right now. We haven't really needed the camera, because we do a decent bit of damage guaranteed each time. So I'm almost tempted to sell this thing. If I sold this and the steak knife, we'd be able to go for the prescription. That mask or no face at all. They're both pretty unsettling. Go for the void, probably. The void is more unique. Anybody can wear a mask, but not a lot of people can just not have a face. I think we're at the point now where the crestfallen mask probably won't be necessary. Probably. I mean, I say that, right? I'm thinking I'll sell that and the steak knife. But I'll wait till we get a little bit closer towards the end. So I'm waiting to see if they're going to have us go to the forest. The void faces a medical condition. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that would be physically and socially hard to do if you don't have a face. So, yeah, it would hamper some things, for sure. It's a challenge. You won't destroy my life's work, so saith the obsessed man. With a bloody nose and a scar on his face and stars in his eyes. 16 HP. Well. Can't do guaranteed 14 damage. Ooh, hold on, what's the damage likelihood? 8%. Or 70% rather. Not 80. So if I did this is a bit of a gamble here. So I can do 14 guaranteed. Let's see. 6 damage, wow. How's about this? Let's do guaranteed 8, and then charged up other 8. Let's see if that's enough. It was. Got him in 1 round. Good shit. It's a great poker face. You're right. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Thinking emoji. Or thinking emote. I know the one. Install a Big Mac hole. They thought that your drumstick thrusty was already impressive. Yeah, Meerkat. But little do they know that the voidusy, the vidusy is extremely powerful. Back to the hospital we go. I always like those encounters when you can just single shot it, get all the experience, and no other negatives. What about, like, that's a good point, too. It's probably, like, body language. It's probably not just facial expressions, but it's probably a lot of things. Yeah, they touch their ear or twiddle their penis or something. Yeah, something very subtle. Do we want to jog with them or ask if they noticed anything weird? I think we've jogged with them and we recognize that it hurt our stamina. I'll do this one. And it was a Riz check that we succeeded. Pressed her finger to her chin, thinking hard. Then with a tiny, oh, tells us a story from the other day. Gives us experience and does not hurt our brain. It was worth it. We look like a juggalette. We absolutely do. Like an extra murdery looking juggalette. With authentic bloodstains and everything. Ignorance runs deep. Yeah, I've only played poker on a few occasions, and they were at like student organization event kinds of deals where it was just for like for a thing for college, and of course it was not with real money. Obviously, it was just for funsies, and I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I still had a good time, but I was just kind of fumbling my way through it. Fumbling and bumbling, which is how I live a lot of my life. Back to the hospital we go. Little slugger. Oh, you're right. Paranoia agent. That's one of my buddies. That's my friend Anthony's favorite. I think it's a movie, right? Not a series. A curse, you say? Well, that's not great. Though I did level up. Hunger. They look tasty because we have less charisma. Man, I just had a Riz check go well, and my stats are already in the shitter. And they're continuing to make it even less gooder. Gosh darn it. Folklore studies means more knowledge. When my knowledge is quite in the shitter. Smaller doom penalty from running from combat. I rarely run from combat. I forget that's an option, honestly. From seemingly hopeless situations. Quick thinking is pretty nice. Maybe this means I should run from combat more often, honestly. But I mean, we have such a good... Like, we have such a good build going. I kind of almost don't really want to, honestly. I think I might take quick thinking for dexterity. Folklore studies is tempting, and rescuing our knowledge from the depths of 3, bringing it up to 4 is kind of nice. We are, of course, going to continue building into strength, obviously. But I don't know if I've ever seen folklore studies being used for a check, where I have seen things saying, this becomes unlocked if you have quick thinking. Like, I've seen that a few times at least. So, we'll go with quick thinking. There we go. So 7 and 7, not too bad. I think that might also make combat a little bit quicker. Practice the card counting, triple them. Oh, there you go. But not real fun money, but still. There you go, Meerkat. We call that being resourceful and preparing ahead of time. There's no one here on the street. Thought it was crowded just a moment ago. Okay. On a journal. I'm trying to remember how far this goes. I think at some point we go back to the hospital. Also, I like how we have the hunger implied cannibal curse going on while we are a faceless, mask-wearing, monkey wrench wielding bastard. I think we're becoming the next horror, honestly. Like, we're becoming the next replacement for Scissor Girl. We're gonna be monkey wrench void mask girl. Void mask cannibal girl. Who has great physical discipline, takes long baths, swims through her hot bath water quickly, I guess, with a quick wit. And, hold on, where are the curses? I guess just those two, yeah. It's like, we're becoming this fucked up amalgamation right now. Yeah, we're the Eldritch Abomination, yeah, we're the antagonist of if they ever make a second game. We're gonna be starring in our own lore, there you go, exactly. Second sight, 2 chopped off heads. Who's been preparing your food for the past week? I will research occult notes, or do nothing. I will do nothing. What does that do? Avoid visiting small family restaurants anytime soon. It just starts our stamina a little bit. That's, I think, the least harmful thing that could have been done. Travel to hospital. Okay, so I'm gonna go and do this now. We're gonna go, well, we need to go to the hospital anyway. I'm gonna go and sell a few things. So I'm gonna sell the steak knife. Bam. I think I'm also gonna commit selling the crestfallen mask, I think. Or do I want to sell the camera? Because again, the camera we're almost guaranteed to really not ever use by this point. I think I'll sell the camera. A little bad because we spent a lot of money on it. We really didn't use it once properly. But the perception bonus that or I'm sorry, not perception, knowledge bonus that it gave us was nice. I mean, I'm just thinking like this could come up again. I don't know. The Stalker's mask is quite good. Sell the mask that removes your face. Yeah, that's a good point. What if something extra fun happens when we sell it? Let's find out. Not really. Okay. Nothing anything crazy. Wouldn't it have been wild if something crazy would have happened, though? Alright, so... we're good there. So now we can afford the thing at the hospital. Although I guess maybe I should also sell the camera then so I have, like, some money. Because being out of money causes some really bad stuff to happen. So I guess I'll sell them both. Go to the hospital. Let's go to the pharmacy. And fill the prescription. Here we go. We say use. Yeah, fill the prescription for funds. Bam. So, fill the prescription, receive a drug. Where would you find the girl who dropped it? Receive a drug. I don't see a drug. Unless we get like one of these for free or something. Empty bottle is 3 funds? My god, that's expensive. Just an empty bottle, yet prescription pills is 1? Yeah, pain medication, that's a different one. Max Reason. Painkiller. Does anybody who's in the know how the prescription thing works? It says, yeah, you fill the prescription, receive a drug. I just don't know what the drug is. Unless it, like, did something over here to our stats or something. Did it give us a status or something? If the next character would, like, pop up or something, that'd be cool. Yeah, if you beat the game, if there's, like, a chance it could influence future runs or something. Expensive drug. Huh. Maybe it's in my storage or something? Or maybe it will happen, maybe it'll, like, pop into my inventory when we leave or something. Say I don't have enough money, yeah, for the bottle, obviously. Stored items. Huh. I wonder if I did something wrong. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Glass jar is 2 gold. Yeah. 2 gold is a lot of money in Dungeons & Dragons. Exactly. Receive a drug. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really not too sure what I did wrong there. Maybe it'll show up in a bit or something? Like, maybe it's something that we have to get back at our house or something? Yeah, very, very unclear. Well, I guess we'll keep going. Investigate the village twice. Do I want to do that here, or should I choose not to do that? I can't remember what happens with the village. It's a drug that costs 4 funds. Special counter on the top of... oh, okay. Oh, over here. Okay, I see. You're right. Okay, so it's not an item we use. It's up here now. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Agas. That's very helpful. Bailing my sorry ass out when I'm floundering cluelessly. Do you serve the old ones? Last time we said yes. Or last time we said what? This time we'll say yes. What happens? The prophecies were true. We have 2 allies, but we gained Doom. Alright, what kind of allies do we get? We got Ryoko and Kazumi. She's got a gun. So now we do more damage. What do you think? Did you hear? Nah, never mind. Then we got Kazumi. Who's a battle medic. Cheaper treatment and surgery actions. Great. That's great. So our Doom counter is getting a little scary. Little scary. We have only the bottle of water. Additionally, that is the bottle of water at our disposal. Still at the village. I'm looking forward to eventually having actions at the village we can unlock eventually. It is very, he's very helpful. Elgaso always has been. I mean, most people usually get it. Very rarely does somebody backseat to the point where it's like a problem. Very, very infrequently, which I'm grateful for. But Elgaso is very helpful, especially because he knows that there's a lot to this game. There's a lot to kind of figure out and kind of fumble your way through. I cannot afford a spell. I cannot afford a magic item. Guess I'll just be looking. Yo, what's up, Asher? Honestly, they're pretty solid, like really good. I'm not sure how well the surgery one will help because we don't have any injuries yet, at least. But, of course, we do have curses. We have curses and just a personal fucked up situation here. As, of course, I put on the mask like a dumbass, so I have this, which is just a personal status, and of course we have a curse. I don't think we have what is necessary to remove curses yet. I think that has to be done at the shrines. We don't have any shrine interactions yet. Yeah, we have no face. If there's a facial reconstructive surgery we could buy, I'd be all down for it, honestly. For now, we got nothing. Of course, I don't have the Yakuza card. Yeah, we'll just leave. We got an item, though. Dust of Seeing. Last time we got Corpse Dust. Renders invisible creatures partially invisible. And sets the enemy power to 0, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Very nice. We'll keep it on us. For just such an occasion. Says I'm going to help you or else. No, I do appreciate the help, Agasso. I appreciate the help and also the consideration of, let me fuck around and find out and make mistakes from time to time. Pocket sand, pocket dust. Wearing a lab coat, he's a researcher. So last time we accepted and we failed the I guess luck check, or maybe it was a strength check. We failed whatever it was and it fucked us up pretty bad. This time I will decline and continue on our way. I would like to try that at some point when we have better luck, because I wonder what the treatment does when it works. So use the Dust of Seeing. Oh, shit. Look at that. This is new. And that was, of course, by virtue of using or completing the optional quest, the side quest. So maybe the side quest, it just gives you one of a few items, and in this particular case, it might come in really handy. Elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed, connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. This might be the main ending we were looking for. One of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your general direction. Alright, defend yourself or perish. 42 HP, this guy is... Ooh, this is not good. This is not gonna be an easy one, yeah, agreed. Had I known we were going to have a really hard fight ahead of us, I probably would have rushed back at the house once before. But you know what? We got to roll with the dice sometimes. Go and drink this. I'm tempted to throw it at him, actually. See what kind of combat abilities we have. Really good accuracy. So I don't know if preparing is really necessary anymore. So if all these hit, 8 plus 8 plus 6, that's 22. Did I arithmetic that right? 8 plus 8 is 16. Plus 6. Yeah, so that's 22 damage. That's quite solid. So if we can do that twice, that's a kill right there. 90% hit chance. Pretty dang good. I could up the ante of one of those. I can't focus. Oops. And do all of it. Oh, I can do 3 big? Oh, that's 24 damage. 24. Although realistically, oh man, I was gonna say, what if I could do 5 of these things? That'd be sick. So I could do 24, or I could do this. I could do attack, boom, attack, or boost, that is. Okay, so I can't do all of them, but still, that's pretty good. Pretty good. He can keep my weird ass dreams. Yeah, this is a very unique design, that's for sure. This might be the way to do it, honestly, because that's pretty good damage. Do we have the Dust of Seeing anymore? Sadly, we had to use it. We had to use it to begin this encounter. Yeah, we had to use it to get into this area, to get into this encounter. But I think we're in a pretty good shape here. All 4 hits hit, which is great. He tears in my flesh, which I don't like. You know, I want to keep my flesh. Unplug life support. Oh, Jesus. It will kill the patient, though. Whoa. That's a trade-off. Wow. A fucked up trade-off, but a trade-off no less. Now, I think we can win this as it is. If I do guaranteed big, that would come up short. So if I do guaranteed big, or no, honestly, let's do this. Same thing as earlier. Just load it. Load it and launch it. Easy. Easy. I mean, granted, that's a tough encounter, but we have a very good build this time around. Shows it wrote something in his faceless void. Yeah, you're right. My faceless void is just nothing. Just empty and uncapitalized upon. At least that guy's using his face and his space for something. Yeah, draw something festive, like a happy little Christmas tree. Severed body falls to the floor and melts away. The remaining parts slither back into the now closing hole in the ceiling up here. Caught a glimpse of the other side, but it made us fall to our knees. It wasn't the creature's body that you managed to cut off, it was just a fingy. That is fucked up. That was ending A. We got the good ending for this one. The end of this weird illness, at least. Everyone is safe. Thorough investigation. Doom counter goes down. Nice, by the way. There we go, baby. People are stocking up on everything, so everything's expensive now. Well, I think that's the least of our concerns because we have all the keys now. Lighthouse time, baby. Draw a penis. How about draw a dick butt? Is that where you get dicks and butts, and you have a fun little character? So you draw a really classy dick butt, you're off to the races right there. So yeah, sure enough, going into the bathroom, we get stamina and reason raised up. Fill that up, and then let's do extra reason, please and thank you. There we go. Sticking with the mummy garb, of course. Anything on the the television. And now just the usual throat slashing, nothing weird. Nothing in the creepy corridor to speak of. Looking good. Nice movie poster. Very solid. Very solid. This is as good as it could be, honestly. This is good. Well, it's not as good as it could be, because our stats are, again, quite shitty. Exclusively by my own hand, because I, of course, have the Ico plush toy equipped. Plus damage, but bad perception and luck. And then this minor issue of being a faceless monster. Not exactly helping matters. I want to believe if there was... This might still be the run. I mean, I've never even made it this far before. We've never even gotten to the entrance of the lighthouse. On a regular 5-run adventure. There's nothing else here. Actually, yeah, I've never actually clicked this before. Oh, this just puts us back here. Look how fucked up this place looks, because it has all these things happening. It's like we got the winds of plague, so it's windy and it's fucky. School curfew, so the schools are... I mean, a lot of businesses are sad, including the library. There's an arcane magic storm. The roads are closed. There's police everywhere. There's the people are flooding the streets and flooding the stores, buying up everything. So this is quite a lot. This is quite a lot, but we can make that shit happen. Yo, Corey with the nice, by the way, dude. That's a pricey redemption. That's right. That's Corey flexing his niceness about all of us. On to the ominous lighthouse. Now we made a lighthouse reference earlier. Maybe we'll get more where that came from. And closed down longer than you can remember. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Corey. Yeah, Corey. You know Rob. Yeah, Rob is... Rob, that's Corey. Insert last name here. And Rob, that's... And Corey, that's Rob. Insert last name here. Because, I don't say last names on stream. For the sake of preserving privacy whenever possible. Is there anything else we wanted to do here? I guess there's not much else we can do. Just enter. And there's curious glyphs written on the sides of the wall. Open the keys, baby. I don't know if we need to make note of these glyphs for any particular reason, but there they are. Enter the lighthouse. We have a number of ascensions to make, climbing the stairs and whatnot. We can rest a bit, which does raise the doom counter up, but you know what? I'm actually kind of curious. Does that raise up our stamina and reason? It does. So we at least have that as an option. The Cursed Lighthouse. I almost called it the Lighthouse. Whatever or whoever or whomst ever is behind the weird events, they're at the tippity top. Let us proceed to start climbing. It's several rounds of investigation with unique lighthouse-themed investigations here within the lighthouse. Again, it's been a long time since you've actually been in the lighthouse in this game in any capacity. Yes, Aaron's full name is Aaron. My full name is Alex Super Hobbit, of course, because my first name is Alex and my last name is Super Hobbit. Middle initial is Q, by the way. Alex Q Super Hobbit, that's me. So, second enemy we fought this run. It might have been Stalker Girl. Or was it Canis, the lunar cat? I'm definitely down for ideas on this one, if you have an idea on which one it could be. Aaron says, that's my name, says the other Aaron. I don't think it was Akamanto. We fought quite a few things. We fought the Rioter before we fought the Stalker Girl. So it's one of these two. My gut... Actually, maybe it was Canis. Maybe it was Canis, the lunar cat. Lunar Katniss. I think if we guess correctly, I think we get like some experience or something. I don't think it's like a huge deal breaker. Stalker Girl. I'm not sure it was Stalker Girl. I think we fought the Rioter and then we fought Canis. So my gut tells me that one. Because we definitely fought the Rioter first. Because we fought the Rioter, we got the prescription. Wrong answer, so it hurt the Doom. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but that's okay. It must have been the Stalker Girl then. Or actually, maybe it was the Rioter. Maybe Canis was first and the Rioter was second. That's possible. That's possible. No, it's okay. I mean, you know, it's kind of a fuzzy memory, obviously. Nice gaping maw inside the column of this staircase here. Electrical cable here connects to the door inside the central pillar. Numerous glass shards and knives. I will find a switch. And we got hit because we have fucked up dexterity. Actually, our dexterity's pretty good, but still hurt. Okay. So, we're stopped. Now, wait a second. Someone broke into our apartment, stole all the clues and newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. Can't remember any of them except for one. The title is Second Mystery You Investigated. Pretty sure it would have been the Crimson Cape then. The Abnormal Arms was later. We did the Mermaids first. Oh, no. It was the school scissors. It was the school scissors. Yeah, it was a wall goatsy. It was a wall goatsy with teeth. Which is the worst kind. What? Oh, man, I'm guessing all the wrong answers tonight. Holy shit. Gosh darn it. Aaron says, there's a goatsy on screen. I need to investigate for scientific purposes. Stop by the dankness. Something is waiting for you inside. Man, we're getting fucked up a little bit, but we're still powering through it, man. Still powering through it. El Gasa says, we're getting there, man. We're getting there. I can't let you go any farther. It's too late anyway. She's got a knife. You gotta think fast. Can we reason? Do we have the Riz? We do not. Oh, she stabs herself, though. Okay. Oh, it wasn't even a dice roll. It was, we don't have the numbers. We made it to the top. Conspirant is what it's called. Oh, no, that was what we were fighting earlier. The conspirant. Delinquent girl. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Is it too late? We can click the mirror. Mirror is vanquished. Is that it? No fight? No boss battle? No nothing? Are we good? The lighthouse kind of is the boss battle. We're taking this dub. Oh, snap. Finally, the unnatural fog is lifted. We're relieved and we collapse on the floor. And there it is, friends. We fucking did it. We freaking did it. Our first ever dub, dude. Our first legit 5-round dub. We got the whole gang here. There's camera guy, there's swimmer lady, there's athlete lady, there's woman with her face fully intact and definitely not voided out. There's smoker guy. Gang's all here, man. We stopped the ritual awakening of the Eldritch Old God in all caps. The old god will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right once more. You're safe for now. There we go, baby. We got that shit. And now, our fucked up physical and mental self shall venture onwards and become a new Eldritch abomination. Fantastic. Fantastic. What's up? What's up, Weed Powder? Joining in just in time to watch the dub. Sick fucking dub happening, man. Did you show me the band Summoning? I don't think I have. It doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't sound familiar to me, at least. Gasa says, what the fuck, man? The one time we win, right? It was one of the few times we did a prediction. There's sometimes one enemy. Yeah, I feel like when we've done the Lighthouse only once before. Again, we've won the the Lighthouse once, and it was the extracurricular activities mode. When we had four challenges, 4 mysteries instead of 5, and it was on a lower difficulty. And with that one, all we had to do was reach the top of the lighthouse, click the MacGuffin, and then we were good. So there was no like big fight. I think we had one minor fight along the way, but it was pretty chill. We did it though, that's right. Yeah, now we're the new bad guy. We're the new Eldritch Abomination. Now what does this mean? I wanted the same thing. Aaron, I wanted the same thing. Incoming Doom. Additional actions, manual, and then... Oh, I think those are the things that we had selected. I see library, school, hospital, pharmacy. Those, I think those were the optional locations we had enabled. I think because at the very beginning now, at least, now that we have this unlocked, we have the ability to enable and disable certain travelable locations. We left most of them selected by default. But yeah, there we go. 5 mysteries solved, 7 new events, 2 new achievements, 11 new enemies. It didn't say anything about discovering new endings, but we definitely discovered some new endings tonight, for sure. Yeah, I never get to summon Cthulhu. How appropriate then us winning this game made it harder to summon Cthulhu. For Aaron, at least. But made it easier for others. I am a surgeon! Thank you, Aleph. Thank you. I do enjoy that reference. It's good. I enjoyed quite a bit. Do we have any dares for this game? We finished 2 dares for this game. We finished them both last week. And I don't think I can click... Oh, here we go. Continue. There we go. We finished both dares, and we have no additional dares for this game, sadly. In fact, tonight might be the last time I stream this game for a bit, just because there's other stuff I want to get back to. I want to get caught up on some of the other games we've been playing previously. And it is kind of late. I think I might go and wrap the stream up fairly soon here. Just because it is getting kind of late. I have to get up extra early for work tomorrow. So we'll do a slightly earlier ending stream, but a very successful, a very fruitful stream. Which is nice, because this game has been very good. It's probably a game I'll come back to from time to time. We didn't get to check out all the investigations, obviously. We haven't gotten to check out all the investigations. We haven't gotten to check out all the endings. There's like a bunch of monsters we never fought. We've done no challenges, but the challenges are pretty tough, and just getting a standard vanilla dub is already really, really hard. And there's also mods, if you can believe it. There's other additional third-party content we could snipe. So, there's more where that came from. If I do a quick peek into the achievements, I'm kind of curious. So we got a few new ones. So, let's see. We have a new outfit that we got at one point. Hole in the painting, we'd gotten that one already. Complete a playthrough without resting. We'd gotten that one the first time around. We already have the monkey wrench, of course. That's a very good weapon. So, Thread of Fate. I think we had that one as well already. School Wraith. Have 4 followers. We've got that one at one point previously. The Cursed Cartridge. With the second character. I think this is what we got this time. Endless Mode when your first playthrough. We already actually had that one. But we unlocked a new character, Mimi. That's exciting. First we got those 2 things. Doom. World of Horror backstory. What about the Halloween backstory? 15 achievements, something evil. Dream Devourer without killing a single patient. We got that one. A new ally, potentially. So some of these things we already have, but some of them are new to us for sure. A little bit unclear to me which ones are which, necessarily. So those were the achievements. Events Codex, we have overall 59%. So we've seen, you know, more than half, but there's still plenty we've yet to experience. Specifically, if there's any that are like... Okay, here we go. So more... Let's see. Veil of Darkness, upcoming exhibition, wall of photos. Okay, so there's a lot we haven't seen, excuse me, in the Lighthouse. We haven't really gotten a chance to do a lot in the Lighthouse because we never make it that far. So some of the other ones are not quite as obvious, at least. What about the bestiary for enemies? We've seen less than half of all the enemies in the game. So we have lots still of enemies left to find. That does and does not include bosses, of course. Mystery monograph. So here we can see all the endings. We've only done the Mermaids one once, and we got the worst one, or the most diabolical one. We have all the endings for the Coma, which is nice. Never did the Household Hell mission. Got an all but one of the Scissors one, which is nice. Never got the Wordless Ward. Never got the Peculiar Painting. Got all there was to see about the Crimson Cape, though. Medusa Metamorphosis. Noisy Nails. Frightening Flood. Yeah, there's a bunch we've never done before. And apparently one we don't even have unlocked yet. And again, there's also the ones you can download from the website. There's like custom content you can snag. Residual Recluse. And lots of cool stuff, man. Lots of cool stuff. So there's still plenty to do in this game. And, you know, we streamed this game quite a bit. This was stream number 6 of World of Horror, I think. So we got a good amount of time into it. And I really like it. I really like this game a lot. So this game, of course, it had its 1.0 release, I think, last Thursday. Or maybe it was 2 Thursdays ago. But regardless, very recently.